Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
The Broncos offense getting ready to go here in this opening Monday night contest of the new... They begin with a run by Miller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. So the new man in the backfield getting his first touches of the regular season here. Limited production and opportunity in his first 4 years in the league, but he's getting the shot now as the lead back for this offense. CD, what do you think he brings to the table?
Well, I think he's a pretty well-rounded back, and we know he's extremely motivated because we talked to him this week. He made it crystal clear that he's been waiting for this moment. He's at the top of the depth chart, and he's got a chance to really shine in this role as well as produce.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are...
Touchdown Broncos! From 8 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big time. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. A first down carry now for Miller. He'll take this to the 46. These fans here in Seattle getting the chance to see Russell Wilson play his first game for a franchise other than theirs. In Russell's 10 seasons in a Seahawk uniform, he went 104, 53-1 in the regular season. Threw for over 37,000 yards, almost 300 touchdowns. A Pro Bowler 9 of his 10 seasons with the Seahawks. And, of course, led them to victory over, ironically, the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 48. On third down, Miller. And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Welcome to the club. They brought him in as a free agent, hoping he could give a little jolt to their backfield. There's a jolt in the season opener. What a run that was. Hopefully, a sign of things to come.
Denver's offense ready to go again. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now left side on the swing pass. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And that getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field.
14, run it. Let's go, baby. Turn up. Let's get that ball.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Man, 222 yards rushing for him. This first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They keep it with Miller on first down. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run it again with Miller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos open the lead up to 34-0. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed of.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. Now Miller, he's had a big workload here tonight. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. A CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. So we reach half. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
Here we go, D.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
They'll try the right side here with Miller. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Eight yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And some room to work. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. Again, it's Miller. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start this. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again.
Alert. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a pretty strong. Running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derrick Henry the last 4 years really put him in the position he's in now as the starter.
Well, that makes sense.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, on the other sideline right now. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Inside handoff now, Miller. And some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they... Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now a handoff to Miller. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Yeah, that's a good run right there, and that's why they brought him in as a free agent. He's in his 5th year, but he'll tell anyone he's been underutilized to this point in his career. So they're certainly hoping they can coax a big year out of him. Off to a nice start.
Here's a give to Miller. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Miller. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Miller. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On third down, it's Miller, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, right side. Past the 20.
Action. Showtime, baby.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense.
Oh, boy! You see that?
Of course I did. I was one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you, I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Broncos offense getting set to go fresh off a victory in week 1. And we'll be keeping our eyes certainly on this man making his second appearance in the regular season with his new ball club. He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to look up. I was enjoying what I was seeing on the field. Now, it's highly unlikely that he does it again, that type of a game. But maybe a couple of touchdowns? I think that's within reach.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
On 2nd down, it's Miller. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. The Broncos at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
On third down, Miller. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Good running right there. We talked last week about him coming in as a free agent in the offseason, and he's been better than advertised through the preseason and now into September. And that was another nice effort.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Miller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 108 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. To the 43, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit